Hey guys, so welcome back to the channel. So last week we did complete the trials of the warrior that you can check right here. So today we're going to take a look at Lohen and Lohen's quest, right? Where is Lohen? This is Lohen. And before we go and test him, like before we go and jump into his quest, why not let's check what Lohen is and what is he and which teams he is even suited towards. And you can see, right, like he's a cryo damage dealer who boosts his own damage through his teammates' damage. This guy just looks like a mini version of Totore, which is creepy as hell. So, this is one of his elemental skills. After casting his elemental skill, he enters the Master Stroke mode. In this state, his normal, charge, and plunging attack deal cryo damage that can be overridden by any other elemental infusions, and hitting with normal or charged attack grants joy, and the joy can be consumed to unleash this etched into bone and soul, dealing multiple instances of cryo damage. Okay, when in Master Stroke mode itself, when the teammates deal damage, Lohan basically gains the will to win, which increases damage dealt by his special elemental skill, etched to the bone. It just basically increases his elemental skill, that's it. Now, if you use his burst rate, it'll consume all the will to win stacks and generate multiple instances of cryo damage, just like you see here. And this damage of this burst increase will be based on the will to win stacks. So you're to get this win, and I guess to get this, we just have to use elemental skills or of Lohen, then his teammates like Duran, Nicole, and whatnot. And that's it. And he looks pretty damn nice, to be honest. He looks pretty slim, and I like how his clothes are. I just love this prismatic blue, like blue shade on his clothes, especially the collar ones, right? These ones. And oh boy, in love with this knife, his stabber, and what he's even doing to that as well. So this guy is a polearm user and he uses this special weapon. Okay, the crit rate being abysmally low, but I guess it compensates by you using his elemental skill, right? And they gain some Path of Conflicts for 17 seconds as well as an Unforgivable and Irreparable for 3 seconds each. And these these effects can be triggered once in every 18 seconds. So when you activate the Unforgivable state, it increases his normal and charged attack damage by 40%. And when you'll activate the Irreparable mode, right? It will increase his elemental skill and damage by elemental skill and burst by 40%. And whether whichever path is active, right, in effect, his normal charge and his normal and charged attack, right, uh, duration will be increased by 1 second. And when this guy hits an opponent with his burst or skill, the Unforgivable is gonna be increased by 1 second. Okay, it's a long text by the way, and each of these effects can be triggered in once in every zero point 0.1 seconds. And whenever say the character leaves the field, then these stacks will be removed. And say the moment you have another Hexerai character, these effects will be boosted by another 75%. So this will go from 40% to say 70, right? And he uses the brand new set which is called the Day Car from the Rising Winds. So this one is absolutely made for a guy like him. Now I don't know who is the second guy who's gonna use this better, but yeah. The first one is for supports and this is for DPS guys like him. His constellation 0 and let's look at his talents. So yep, this guy uses normal talents. And you can literally see like the etched into the bone and soul damage that uses 96 into 4. It basically uses all his stats. That includes his attack, crit rate, crit damage, and whatnot. So just look at this one. His 4th damage and the 5th damage, right? They deal insane, insane damage percent. 192% and what is this? 94.5 plus 141%. And the charge attack damage consumes 10 stamina and 168%. Pretty nice. And if he plunges, so he'll deal even better damage. Now let's come to this. By the way, what is this? The moratorium on questioning. This is one of his abilities. So whenever the party members accumulate in the will to win, right? It will deal damage when either he's in Master Stroke, right? If the damage is not less than 3000%, right, it will accumulate an extra 60 will to win percentage. Now, since you have clicked on this, let us see what is this all about. While 100 will to win may be accumulated at one time, right? When the Master Stroke mode is active, when other party members deal damage, if the damage is not less than 1000% of Lohen's base attack damage, he accumulates 20 will to win. Otherwise, he accumulates 1 will to win. Fine. With each character can accumulate will to win for Lohen every 0.1 seconds. And let us come to his Master Stroke. So Lohen will switch to this mode after say he unleashes unforeseen strike. It has a certain characteristic. So when this guy deals damage, normal and charged and plunging attacks, they convert it into cryo damage that can't be overdriven by any other infusions. And whenever this guy hits anybody, he accumulates joy, and it could be unleashed. And this joy can be unleashed into his elemental skill, and Lohen can basically unleash it 3 times and accumulate joy and deal even better damage. So this guy is more of a skill guy, so he'll use a lot of skill. So the artifact set is also pretty nice. Else, there is another artifact set, I guess, that would work well for him by the time, say, you farm this brand new artifact set. There's another one which I'll show to you, which will absolutely work in this case. And say when the Master Stroke ends, right? When Master Stroke ends, right? This joy and the will to win will reset to 0. So yeah, this guy needs to be on field to get the maximum possible damage. So let's start.
Like lambs to the slaughter. Turning point in space. We run things. Expect you weren't ready for this.
Okay, the basic trial is almost complete. Let's go to the main mode now.
Turning point in space. Teamwork is dreamwork. Let's keep going, team. No fairy tale ending for you. Let's fight. Yeah.
This guy's pretty fantastic.
I won't do this. Decay! New life!
Like lambs to the slaughter.
Everybody stand back!
Leave the wounded to me. Final war.
Leave none stand.
Whoa, 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 this guy is pretty damn good. Let's use him another time.
Story has only just begun.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
We're fighting cover fire. Let's keep going. No fairy tale living for you.
Let's fight. Now we're here. Bet you weren't ready for this.
Like lambs to the slaughter.
The story has only just begun.
I'm going in!
Now's your chance. Final warning. Yeah.
Leave none stand.
Whoa, 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 the moment you just activate his skill, his attack is increased by 2000. Whoa, and just look at his crit rate, crit damage, it's pretty damn scary. And obviously the energy recharge 140%, and if you have someone like, in this case Mikato, it's even next level.
Struggle all you want.
Now we're here. Decay! New life!
Teamwork is dreamwork! Huh?
Engaging. Leave the wounded to me.
Let's fight.
No fairy tale living for you.
Bet you weren't ready for this. Now we're here.
Okay, let us leave the domain for now, but you kinda get the gist. If you don't have Skirk, if you don't have Escoffier, pick this guy up. You wouldn't regret getting him. But I was thinking this guy would work with Waka. He would definitely work, but it's just that he's gonna be stupidly focused on himself, right? And let us accept this guy's quest. And guess what? Now we have to head all the way to Mondstadt. Let's go and meet Lohen. So we're gonna go and start the Lepus Miles chapter. Let's get to know about Lohen and gain some of his materials. Oh my.
Huh? It's not a holiday or anything,
Prepare a few more strings of colored flags. As for the celebratory wine, I'll do the This is our first award ceremony since the expeditionary.
Leave it to us, Captain Kaya.
Oh? The honorary knight and Paimon. Well, I'm sure our colleagues from the expedition will be delighted to.
The knights are giving out awards?
Well, I'm sure you know how many knights take the Grand Master's Boreas, or Captain Eula's Spindrift, for example. But in the vast majority of cases, they are titles conferred to honor said knight's conduct and achievements. You could say that. Shame we were so busy with the issue of Dvalin's corruption back then.
Besides, isn't the ceremony meant for the knights who are back from the expedition? Plus, being honored guests is way more impressive than actually receiving a title.
Is that so? In that case,
By the way, who's getting...
mostly those who've made outstanding contributions during the expedition, and Lohen.
Wait, him?
If it were just a question of personal ability, he'd have received a title. But he hasn't been with us for very long, and... well, let's just say, word is that he'll not only gain a title, but also official command. Why, by my count, he's even set to break a cert. The youngest captain of the Knights of Favonius, of course. The previous record. I wonder what face our... I wouldn't be so sure.
A smiling champion of justice.
Well, let's not dwell on that.
Gotcha! Easy! So, Lohen. Nuh-uh! This guy's just hard to sum up! Anyway,
I'd say most signs right now, the benevolent.
benevolent? How's that even slightly...
Long story.
Honorary Knight! Honorary Knight! Thank goodness you're actually, the Grandmaster would like you to come to the Knights of...
Vorka? Paimon can't say she'd be surprised. But it's not.
See you later. Remember to attend the ceremony.
Any questions about the award ceremony arrangements?
Okay. No objections.
Oh my. This guy is having objections, huh?
Lohen!
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah, can I go now?
Hey, get back! What is it with you young people these days? When I first earned my title, I was so excited.
Huh? Oh? And how many barrels of wine did you guzzle while counting shit?
That's not the point. Forget it. I know you're not interested in a knightly title, or the position of captain, but it's Adorno's final wish to have you inherit the title of Benevolent Knight before he officially retires.
Ooh.
You've been back in Mondstadt for a while now, and you're usually stationed at Dornman Port. Have you not thought...
There have been too many reports to file since our return from the expedition. I haven't been able...
Oh. Odd that the handwriting on the reports you've submitted looks rather...
Ugh, can't even handle a little paperwork. He still needs more training.
Anyway, go have a good talk with Adorno. We'd like a smooth transition for both the title. Consider this a direct order from yours truly, the Grand Master. So don't go using work as an excuse, you hear? Don't look so worried. I have a rough idea of the agreement you two made before the expedition. I mean, considering Adorno's special circumstances, I can make an exception.
Forget it. You two have worked together for so long, he's...
True. And besides, I've got other matters. Someone convincing, but not too close to Adorno. Do we have such a knight here?
That night. I was troubled, I tell you. But then, I just happened to see you two walking by from...
Not at all. Paimon's not sure what's going on yet, but you just want us...
Oh, no, not at all. Honesty is a knight's badge of virtue. I'd just like you to play the part of my friends. And corroborate some of the expedition's events while you're at it. Relax. If I say a single lie, feel free to punch.
Wait, there's a ton of problems with that. We didn't even meet up with Vorka until the very end of the expedition.
All right, speaking of friends, the friendship fee. Here, I insist. I receive an allowance for special missions. Guess it all piled up before I knew it. I don't really have any use for so much money.
You know, we could always do with another friend. Problems are meant to be solved. For the sake of friends.
Man, friendship fee, huh?
Adorno the Benevolent Knight, Captain of the 5th Company. And
Benevolent Knight?
the knightly title I'm about to inherit? It seems that's the rumor. In return for recommending me for the expedition, he hoped I, in turn, would reflect on what it truly means. Once it was all over, I'd then inherit the title Benevolent Knight from him.
Wait, does that mean you aren't confident you can get his approval, and that's why you want us to go along with your little show?
Don't get me wrong, I have no interest in titles or positions. I'd just rather not listen to his neck. Oh, he'd have loved to. He's a real veteran of Vargas campaigns. Wouldn't it, if age and strength were still on his side. But I imagine it is now his final wish to find the benevolent title a home.
Is that so?
I knew that would do the trick. Off we go then, to Dornman Port.
Uh-oh.
Hey! How much of what you just said was true, huh?
The situation in Sumeru is as described above. It is time to eliminate the remaining poison Dottore has left in Mondstadt. Eric, Ursa.
Uh-oh. This guy's gonna eliminate Dottore, huh? Now, where are we gonna go? Oh, straight to Doorman Port. Beautiful. Indeed.
Hey, old man. Still kicking, I see.
Huh. Didn't buy the farm during the expedition? Thought you might have fallen into some pit somewhere, what with how long it's taken you to come see me.
Ah, you worry too much. When it comes to pits, I've been the one doing all the digging and burying.
Who are these two?
My friend, the honorary knight.
Honorary Knight. The same one that resolved the storm
Oh, she didn't just resolve that incident. She helped us complete the expedition. The Wild Hunt, the Doctor, Andreas. She played a part in dealing with all of them.
Oh? I've quizzed the knights at Dornman Port about what happened during the expedition. Unfortunately, for some reason, none of them were willing to tell me the whole story.
Lohen,
Since we've got a moment, let's have a proper chat. How did this magnificent knight here?
I suppose it's because we both possess a chivalric spirit that shines as bright.
yeah, yes,
I've been keeping my promise to you, you know. For instance, I've been organizing group training sessions with my fellow knights every week to build ironclad trust between...
All right, the team building I told you about. Great way to foster.
As for this week's training plan...
Oh, my stomach! What sorcery is this, huh? What do you mean there are no bullets in your gun? Surely the vice captain can't take us all out if we swarm him at once. Come on, let's get him!
Uh-oh.
Real combat's 10 times harder than training, and the enemy's 100 times more cunning. Remember this well. Once you're on the battlefield, the only one you can truly... And so, to ensure the absolute safety of my friends, I went out every night, eliminating potential threats around our strong...
Vigilance and reconnaissance are indeed things a company captain needs to pay.
I don't know if Adorno is like this Lohen's grandpa or something. They look
Vigilance,
surely like him.
reconnaissance, it's so much trouble, and for what? Enemies who disappear quietly won't disturb anyone's sleep.
What is this? Okay, we gotta infiltrate into the Fatui's camp. But why Nod-Krai, to be honest? Okay.
Struggle all you want. Shh, nighty-night.
Have you heard?
Oh, there. Much quieter.
Haven't you smoked that little weasel up?
Enough messing about. Time to wrap this up.
Ah, those meddling knights. Will they ever stop getting...
Looks like we're in for a tough.
Struggle all you want.
Now what are we gonna do, man?
Just ensuring my friends get a... Of course, in order to gather intel for the expeditionary force, I also needed to maintain my connection.
I didn't expect you to have matured so much from one trip.
Come, let me sprinkle some more salt on the cut.
Uh-oh.
Perhaps another dash of pepper. A sprinkling of spices to finish things off.
Uh-oh.
Now this is how you grill me. Here, would you like some? I mean, you've had nothing for nearly 3 days. Or would you like to try something else?
Uh-oh, look at the dagger.
Oh. May I take this to mean that we have an agreement? You'll cooperate? Lovely! That makes us friends from now on. And you know how it is between friends. So you two, I didn't lie, did I? And that's the story, old man. Now pass on that benevolent knight title.
Hey now, we aren't finished talking yet, are we? Word is that you faced a truly from someone called the Rahir of...
Whoa, really? Why haven't we heard you and Varka talk?
I was with the Grand Master when we ambushed Rerir, but not only was I you, that left me laid up in camp for several days. By the time I...
Oh, so that's why Paimon didn't see you when we were duking it out with Rerir. It's not like you to miss a oh!
No need to apologize. I was slow. Weak.
Powerless.
Against Rere?
Lohen! Lohen! Hey, you! Take him and fall back!
Yeah! In the end, we had to use his power against him just to banish him!
But he was once a mere...
Well, I haven't seen this Rahir of Solnari with my own... Anyway, I've got some important work to attend to.
Important?
Ha! Just follow me and you'll see.
Oh, can we actually get him? No? No trial bush of Rere? I mean, Lohen?
Ah! The benevolent knight is here! Grandpa Adorno! Hey now! No rushing, and no snatching.
Oh, it's all right. It's all right. They're just kids. A little excitement is a good thing. Here you go, today's candy.
Thanks, Grandpa.
Ooh,
Is this the important work you spoke of?
Oh, we're just getting started. Recruit. Try to keep up.
Uh-oh. Ah, this guy hates socializing with people and animals alike. Uh-oh.
Oh,
His battery's down.
I should be the one asking you. How are you so skilled at this? I can barely imagine our honorary knight doing things like this all day long.
we don't spend every waking hour fighting bad guys who want to destroy the world, you know? Also, the world would be a way scarier place if that happened to—
Daily routine, huh? I've been back in Mondstadt for a while. Not long ago, camping in the wild and facing constant danger.
But you were still on the expedition then, right?
Oh, you think so? Personally, I find it hard to feel at ease with... It was the Animo Archon who scattered the snowstorms that once swept Mondstadt. The Knights of Favonius who won the peace we now enjoy through conquest. A single... So, rather than waiting for someone to turn my daily routine on its head, I find it more reassuring.
We knights are needed precisely because the world is so fragile.
Oh, are you done handing out the—
Indeed. Looks like you're all wrapped up here as well. Thanks, Rex. This next task should give you a chance to stretch your legs. We're going...
Monsters? What, are the Knights short-handed?
Hey now, my retirement isn't official yet. It's just a patrol. Things did get a bit tough a while back, but look at me now, eh? Might as well get going while I...
Never one to sit still, were you?
We've had strange monsters show up around the outskirts. No one's gotten hurt yet, but you can never be too careful.
Absolutely.
Usually I just patrol the area for any approaching monsters, but this time, I've got you for...
Yeah, forget about just patrolling. We can take them all on, no problem.
Sure, let's go.
Huh? That's weird. Paimon thought he'd be more excited. Well,
so we're gonna
No
patrol
signs
this
of anything
land, huh?
unusual here.
If you're looking for the ones that have been behaving strangely, I fear you're here too late. It seems someone beat the Knights of Favonius to the punch.
D-Luke?
Long time no see, Mr. Adorno.
Were the monsters here?
No. I'm not personally familiar with this Dark Knight hero you speak of. But based on the rumors, well, this looks more like someone obtained advance intel.
Oh? So it would appear you're here to investigate, Master D-Luke. That's odd.
Dawn Winery's caravans pass through Dornmanport. The rumors, as for the Knights of Favonius, are they...
Strict as ever, I see. I took this, but I've been living this life for decades.
Thank you for your hard work.
Wait, what? Not even Varka?
I'd say that's Varka's problem.
Eric only got away with causing that uproar by... If he and the Alder Knight had been here, they never would have allowed Krepus's heroism, and we old codgers back in Mondstadt wouldn't have been the only...
But they weren't there, were they? Let's cut the small talk. Since there are no clues here, I have no reason to stay. And...
Ursa. Eric. Even when gone, some foes leave wounds that won't easily heal.
Absolutely.
Oh, need me to explain? Sure. Ursa was a wicked dragon who could really take a beating, and Eric was an inspector who could have really used one.
Allow me instead. Ursa the Drake was a dragon who first appeared in Mondstadt 1,000 years ago, bringing calamity with its immense might.
Right.
After the Knights of Favonius were founded, our first Grand Master, Vanessa, sealed it away with the Animo Archon's help. After that, however, just a decade ago it appeared in... With the Grand Master away, its timing could not have been worse. Not only that, it would lie low when the Knights of Favonius mobilized to attack, only to suddenly re-emerge when they were resting.
Such perfect.
In the end, it was also perfect timing that the Fatui Harbinger who exterminated it just so happened to be passing. That's right, your old friend, the Doctor. Or would it be more accurate to say one of his...
So, Ursa the Drake waking up. It was all part of some plot by that segment?
Maybe.
Not entirely. Even a Fatui Harbinger would have struggled to stir up such a storm in Mondstadt all by... Indeed. There was one other person who, seduced by transcendent power, secretly colluded with... He was the then inspector of the Knights of Favonius, and the greatest traitor to the Knights in 100 years.
You know,
Eric.
Eric?
When D-Luke had just come of age, Ursa attacked a trade caravan from the Dawn Winery.
Oh, and that is why, say, D-Luke's dad got assassinated.
It should have been nothing more than a common raid, a tactic they commonly... But the swaggering dragon was driven back by a mere merchant, D-Luke's father, Krepus. News of this defeat did not favor Eric's plan to seize power through terror, so he suppressed the truth, claiming he was doing so to make... If only I had discovered a moment sooner that he and the Doctor were working hand in glove.
That's not your burden to shoulder alone. Eric hid his true colors well. Up until even his victims had no idea who was responsible for their... We needn't continue to live in the shadows of scum like that.
You've got a point. Let's get on with our next task, eh? This should lift your spirits a bit, I'm sure.
Sucrose?
It's as we thought.
Hey, Sucrose! Huh?
Ah, Traveler. Are you here to assist with...
Is that the magic bubble that can recreate memories? I was told not long after my return that I could use this to catch up with the various... But using this level of magic...
You're not alone in thinking that. Our investigation team...
If we could recreate formidable enemies from Senior Knight's memories and incorporate them into realistic, safe... However, we've been debugging the bubble for a while now, and we still haven't fully grasped its underlying principles. We're all...
Safety?
That's so... you're not here to...
Oh, not to worry. I know exactly how much strength these old bones have left in them.
Oh? Then who was the...
Miss Sucrose, the test arrangements are...
Theodore.
Why are you?
Yeah, I just happened to come along with the Dorno to test this simulation training bubble.
Yeah.
Let me introduce you. These two are the honorary knight and her guide,
The honorary knight.
and this is Theodore, a trainee medic with the 8th Company. Like you, he's one of Lowen's.
Lowen? Frat?
Oh, no need to sound so surprised. I have plenty of friends.
Yeah. Paimon wonders how much this guy's...
Theodore, isn't rescue and medical care more your thing?
I actually helped to construct this simulation. Besides, I trained to become a knight too. And even if something happens...
But you needn't force yourself to do this if Vice Captain Lowen's willing to take over.
Yeah.
Chin up, Theodore. If anything happens to Lowen, we'll be...
Alright. I doubt there's a memory out there that can hurt me. Come on! Show me what passes for an elite foe in your mind.
Don't get cocky, kid. You're not the only one who's been out on expedition.
Poke them, and they fall apart. I met rabbits more fearsome. The plot's putting me to sleep. Yeah. They call this a secret source automaton? Fancy name for a chumped up toy.
Looks like my memories can't give you much trouble.
No fluctuation in pain parameters. Should we switch to a more...
No need.
Are you sure? I don't think my...
Don't we have a knight right here who's faced more Come on. Show me the Ray here of Solnari. As you remember him.
Are you sure?
I'm not so disheartened that I'd fear his memory, if I'm still as powerful.
Uh-oh, we gotta face tutorial? I mean, sorry, the Richo Snow Solari with Lohen? It's gotta be interesting. Uh-oh.
Test, come on.
Pathetic! Futile!
Did you really get that much stronger?
Pathetic! Well, now it's your turn to feel afraid!
These are just memories! Bet you weren't ready for this! Now's our chance! Let's fight! Bet you weren't ready for this!
Mere mortal!
Say some word for yourself!
Uh-oh.
No fairy tale ending for you.
Hunt them down!
Bet you weren't ready for this!
Moonlight! Great!
Hey, Lowen!
This memory... Are we losing control? Traveler, help me stabilize it.
Hunt them down!
Now's our chance!
Uh-oh. We almost defeated him.
Wake up!
This guy's so bad that he forgot that he himself is cursed.
Mr.
I'm fine. Just threw my back. Wound up hurting yourself from trying to hold back that final blow, didn't you? Theodore, go get him checked over.
All right.
Mr. Adorno,
It's no big deal, just got old. Things stick with...
Is there something up with Lowen?
could there be a problem with the magic? But if there were issues...
Are you saying the problem lies with... Did the battle with the Rahir of Solnari set him off? Lowen's pursuit of power began... The traitor, Eric, collaborated with the doctor on forbidden... Lowen nearly became one of their tests.
Experiments by...
Fortunately, the Knights tracked Eric's cronies down, uncovering... They cut their experiments short and tried to transport their victims away. But we intercepted them in transit, and... It's all right.
I heard about that. I'd never have guessed that Vice...
I never deserved that title. We saved the kid. I couldn't find their experiment site. Nor could I help Lohen fully shake off the trauma. He's always believed he needs power to stay free from others' control. I'd hoped the expedition might change his perspective, but...
So that...
It's tough having to act the part of a friend with someone like...
Yeah. Wait.
I may be ignoring his methods, the fact that he's found companions willing to play along with his little... Even if you're just acting, maybe learning from...
There's something I'm concerned about. Honorary Knight, would you mind taking a look at this? Strange. Mr. Adorno said that... However, the simulation training bubble type O2's parameters were all...
So, you have...
No. It's not the elemental energy we usually encounter.
So, you think there's something up with Lohen?
That's not what I meant. I'm just reporting my findings.
You have a point.
Why did you come here today?
Farka's orders.
Even so, that was way too careless of you. What if Rick stop?
Then we'll just have to accelerate our experiments before...
Uh-oh. This guy's creepy niche is getting out of hand.
That's Lohen. He just up and left yesterday without saying a word. Let's check in with Adorno and see if he's there.
Come, let's go back to Dortmund. Let's check on the old man.
Hey, Grandpa!
Oh, little Paimon, and the honor... Right as rain. I wasn't really. I've his treatment to thank for my continued...
Theodore? You mean the...
He once aspired to be a knight fighting on the front. Anyway, enough about that for...
Yeah! He disappeared after trying the
Yeah, he left a note this morning. Said he wanted to apologize for what happened yesterday. He confessed that yesterday was all just an act, and that he couldn't stand...
I'll wipe out every last one.
That's how he apologizes?
Ordinary monsters pose no threat to him. Well, if you could keep an eye on him, that would certainly put...
You look?
Guess you're the last one.
Oh man, this guy loves to fight.
Who's there? I never thought a winery owner would care. Or could it be you're after?
And what about you? Given how the previous scene was so clean that... No.
Oh?
In that case, why don't we examine the monsters?
Forget it. I'll go after the... See you around, dealer.
That's
Man.
the gist of everything that happened.
What's he trying to pull? Seriously? Yeah, Adorno talked about him, yet.
Which is partly down to someone's secret... Yes. Eyewitness forming packs, yet killing...
Huh?
Because such beasts bearing Ursa's flesh have appeared before.
Farka!
Well, this is a coincidence.
So, the Knights of Favoni...
Yes. The tragedy Eric wrought cannot...
Did you just see Ursa's flesh?
In his pursuit of transcendent power, he once conspired with one of Dottoro's segments to extract a serum containing the power. When the reckoning with the Knights came, he and his cohorts all injected themselves. Their strength and bloodthirst increased in equal... Ironically, Eric ultimately failed to control that power. Not only did...
Ursa the Drake. What exactly is it?
That's right.
Then why did they only seal it away?
No. It was spared because...
What?
I've heard that long ago, the angelic race was faced with a difficult choice. Having lost its mind and retaining only power, this angel remained drawn to human settlements, not realizing that its
Is that why Vanessa decided to seal...
Yes. but it was awakened by the doctor's inducement.
Rather than assigning blame for the past, but Ursa's flesh and blood.
Eric was, admittedly. Once before he met his end, he destroyed all records. To this day, we have yet to find any information but Dottoro's backup plans were dismantled by the Traveler in Sumer. We believe this means that the covert measures he took in Monster...
Ah, so those monsters...
I'm afraid it goes deeper than that.
You noticed it too, then, during the commotion yesterday.
So it's possible that Lohen has been dabbling in forbidden...
He isn't bad enough...
Wealth, power, authority. Ursa, Eric... Neither of them were the bad guys you might imagine before they made...
But no matter Lowen's intentions, it is my duty to pull him back...
So... what...
No need for that. That's why I'm here at Dornman...
Oh, slippery little rat. Pretty good at running away. No.
Hey, Lohen! Now's not the time to be cleaning up test subjects. The knights are... Lots of unfamiliar knights showed up in Dorman Port today. Did yesterday's test expose us? Or did they capture an experiment?
It was only a matter of time. I'd say we were lucky to have lasted this long. Steadfast allies make...
What do we do now, then?
That would make reaching our objective. That you were able to come here freely means the knights haven't verified their system. Do it now.
Now? But those...
Why are you hesitating? I told you, we're not the same, you and I. Extraordinary power comes with extraordinary risks. I figured... But... Do it! Now!
This is kind of like a mini version of Dottore, where Lohen's kind of like the mini Dottore, the evil version.
No.
Versus
it's
this
not
guy,
working.
the experiment
Was the
version of
dosage too low?
Zantique.
Or maybe... Lohen! We've got to hide!
No. Hide? How much time do you think the knights will give us? No, we'd only confirm our suspicions if we ran. That would make us targets no matter where we resurface. How would we get close to our target then?
Then...
We're going to break the target out. Then...
To hell? Whoa.
As expected.
And there's a crowd gathering up ahead.
That's...
Ha! Keep a close eye on it now. Don't let it...
Thank you.
And don't run off into the countryside alone looking for it again.
Okay.
A monster? How did it get here? Don't be afraid. I'm here with you. Run back home. Don't you worry. Gramps here is a knight.
The knights who arrived later defeated the monster. Adorno fought it tooth and nail to buy time until they arrived.
Adorno!
It's fine. You know my condition. Fighting one last time to save others sure makes me feel more like a knight. I'm sorry to do this to you now. Lohen, the title of Benevolent Knight and the 5th Company's captaincy. If you don't want them, just let them go.
Lohen, come with me for a moment. The investigative team's analysis shows that the monster... Do you still intend to remain silent now? This isn't an interrogation. You can remain silent if you...
I'll confess everything and accept whatever punishment awaits. Please give me one more night tomorrow. I swear it on my honor as a knight.
That's the first time I've heard you swear such an oath in all this time we've...
I know it doesn't carry much.
Then let's use the Benevolent Knight's name to balance this. Please, keep your promise this time, Lo.
I'm sorry, Theodore. I'd intended to make Lohen captain and leave my title to you.
It's not your fault, Mr. Ador. I don't possess the talent that helped Lohen pass the knight's exam so easy. Years of work. And I'm still...
The way I see it.
No. In truth, I've done so much wrong. And what I'm about to do.
So you agreed to his request? Just like that?
What else should I have done? Ask him to submit a report for... I know how much Adorno means to him, so I trust the weight of his...
There once was a man who made many promises to my father in the name of chivalry. Warped obsessions and the passage of time can turn friends into...
Quoting Crepus, are we? I don't really...
Did you guys,
Once, there were 3 spirited young men who imagined their futures together. One was a rich young master. He dreamed of becoming a knight, but ended up in... Next came the hot-headed rule breaker, who ended up leading the Knights of Favonius.
And who's
And the
the
last
one?
one obtained neither the wealth he desired, or the power he yearned for.
Oh, Eric. Huh?
Obsession was all that was left, piling up day after day.
is that how Eric let the doctor work?
Eric made his own choices, no matter what was... I understand his reasoning, but that doesn't mean I pity him. And it certainly doesn't mean I'm keeping a close eye on my subordinates this time.
Bad news!
What's the bad news?
Hey, haven't...
That voice! Did it come from where Adorno was just...
Did he just murder Adorno? I am talking about Lohen, by the way.
Leedsburg, what's going on here?
Adorno's...
I don't know. I was on patrol and I saw the door. Captain Adorno couldn't have gotten out of bed in his condition. Could someone have taken him away?
Grandmaster, it's an emergency. Vice Captain Lohen barreled
That kid.
Did he leave any sort of
message. He looked like... Well, of course.
Track him as far as you can. D-Luke, honorary knight.
Now we have to rescue him, huh? Let's go to Millhaven.
Is this as far... Well, he's not known as the 5th Company...
If you want to praise him, save it for later.
The dew on this grass is cold.
Oh-ho. You really... Still, being spotted by witnesses and leaving traces.
Do you think he wants...
Whether he's in a rush to complete something, or stops...
Yep, let's get going.
These metal scraps and vessels. It's like leading the expedition through Snezhnaya.
Your earlier conjecture appears correct. This place indeed looks... No wonder the Knights of Favonius have failed to discover the entrance for so many years.
And once the concealment faded, Someone discovered this place before us.
You don't think it...
What a pain. Huh?
Was this when Lohen was a test subject?
What are you looking at? Stay put, and don't cause any trouble. Sir, but this brat's real thing. Hmm? Rejoice. You shall soon...
The experiment results have been confirmed. The serum dosage still...
I told you. Was that...
Seems like a trap, late.
A trap?
Nah. That, in any case, who was captured by Eric and his familiar...
You don't look like you're here to assist. On the contrary.
Back when the test subjects were escaping left, right, and center? Ugh.
Did all the test subjects? You shouldn't experiment on yourself. Did you think that discovering Eric's lab and taking control of Dottoro's apparatus would be enough to help you? Look at you. You can barely...
Lohen. You...
I also plan to deal with the ones that fled into the wild. If you ignore them, the Knights of Favoni... You... I know what you intend to do with the flesh and blood of Ursa the Drake. I've read the old and frail, a mass of old injuries.
I hit it! Even Adorno...
Don't be so We're companions, both rescued by the benevolent knight.
Is that why you're willing to keep my...
Oh, no, don't get me wrong. I sincerely hope Adorno, but what I'm more interested in, aren't you concerned that your monster experiments have hit a bottle? In that case, use me.
Without you, we're finding the serum, continuing the experiments, bringing Adorno...
That's right.
Failure. We're so... Lohen, listen to me. The Ursa serum works. Adorno's improving. But I can only add low concentration serum to Adorno's meals and medication for now. It won't cure the root cause.
Is that so? The smoother your experiments go, the greater my... I'll pass. Besides, unnecessary contact only... The Knights of Favonius will notice something is wrong sooner or later.
Soon. Very soon.
Don't go using it on the old man.
Of course not. You're overthinking this.
Uh-huh, so you say. Ever?
If that day ever comes...
Blow our cover. Do you think the Knights never suspect? How many times do I have to say this? We were gay. If you lose a fight, you retreat. If you lose...
What do you want to do then?
Wake up already. In his presence...
I haven't given up yet. Hi, this is the refined high-concentration serum. You can refuse to cooperate. That's fine.
Relying on hazy childhood memories, Theodore was the first to find this place. But at some point, the experiment failed, and the monsters escaped. That appears to be the full...
What do you intend to do?
I'll leave that headache to Jean and the others to deal with later. For now, I'm more concerned about the...
According to the experimental logs, extracting high-concentration serum requires repeatedly stimulating Ursa's flesh to increase its activity.
There's an ominous feeling growing stronger by the second. Prepare for battle.
Why?
You're weak. And you don't even have the self-awareness to realize it.
Self-awareness? What right do you have to—
And that's how I know we can't go on. If the price for saving Adorno's life is his very self, then we won't be saving him, but the monster he'll become. Take a long, hard...
I won't accept this! I can't accept this!
When was the last time I embraced the two of you like this? In the blink of an eye.
How did...
I heard everything. It's thanks to both of you. All that's left to... It's all right. Why the tears? Promise me.
I just don't want to.
Isn't it enough that you're here by my side?
Adorno! Theodore!
This issue has been resolved, I take it?
Not entirely.
What?
I knew it. If its power is allowed to continue overflowing, all nearby life forms will be... Why are you still trying to act? Hand it over, and then...
The key to the underground. Please. Destroy Ursa the Drake's flesh. And...
Goodbye.
Go.
Past this point, that's where Eric and the doctor conducted their experiments on Ursa, isn't it?
Sure is.
One that we're about to bring.
Ursa the Drake's residual power is not to be underestimated. Eyes on the prize, everyone. This will be a tough fight.
Whoa! What was that noise over there?
Monsters. I added quite a few to their number myself.
Are you sure your cage is...
Well, if they were sturdy, I wouldn't have had to work so... But don't worry, they won't disturb you. The ambitions of old subordinates. Revenge in much the same manner. You just leave the monster... Oh. Vice Captain of the Knights of Favonius.
Ha! Finally reporting in. Give him hell, Lohen. And don't die. That's an order.
In that case, please dispose of Ursa.
Traveler? Should we help him?
Oh, looks like that kid's friendship fee.
Can he handle them?
Trust him just as he trusts us. After all, he's set to become the youngest captain since your appointment.
Eric, Revier, Dottore, and now Ursa. Guess I'm not destined to rise to such challenges. But ordinary people...
So go. Settle things with your obsession. Once and for all!
I don't see. Struggle all you want. Leave none stay. Bet you weren't ready for this. Things seem pretty intense over there too, huh? That's a battle between legends and a drake for you. Now's no time for distractions. Bet you weren't ready for this. Struggle all you want.
With me! Charge! Your verdict is?
Now?
Wanna leave, do you? Well, I'm afraid that just won't do. Behind me stand not only heroes who battle wicked dragons, but so... Come at me! Each and every one of you!
Their strength and bloodthirst increased in equal measure, and consumed by madness, they even attacked each other.
This is the refined high-concentration serum. So long as I use this...
Good! Come get your fill! Not one of you will get past me! No fairy tale ending for you. Bet you weren't ready for this. Like lambs to the slaughter. We've none stand. Now watch it. Struggle all you.
Rejoice! You shall soon surpass the common clay of this world.
Once.
Slow, weak, powerless.
Fed your paltry. Except that we should send our strong.
You are not special. That is the truth.
What do you want to do then?
Yet you will not suffer a mundane death to befall you. You are not wrong, you never have been. Power is the sole solution to all things. You simply lack enough of it, not even close. Unless you accept this gift. Powers are neither good nor evil. Calling up abysmal power, seeking aid from a coven of witches, leading on to find fate. Is there any difference? Now then, accept my strength, my guidance. It's humanity's arrogance and stupidity that invite us.
He just... Wait, what? He just stabbed himself?
Not so talkative now, hmm? You embrace mediocrity. You spurn my counsel. What I desire, I'll take with my own two hands. If I accept your guidance, I wouldn't be the master of that power now. Would I? Be gone. I have no need for power I don't control.
Lohen!
Are you trying to burst my eardrums? I was just taking a quick nap.
Never thought I'd hear you.
I didn't inject myself with it. Just... Plus, wouldn't want... There's still a little in my system.
Ursa's flesh has been destroyed.
I see. What about...
A reinforcement showed up. I had the knights escort them back. As for Theodore's punishment, and yours, I'll look and stay with him until the very end.
Thank you, Grandmaster.
Do not stand by my grave and cry. My life I gave to wipe tears dry. Here rests the benevolent
Knight. This epitaph suits you, old man.
Who chews bubblegum while visiting?
Oh, here to see your door. He always liked messing around with. Pretty sure he'd be glad to receive candy. I had nothing else to do during confinement.
Oh, nope.
That wasn't all. The Knights have the title of benevolent.
Is that?
To quote Varka, look, Mondstadt did. And it's all the more so for. I will not allow anyone unworthy to inherit it. Even if the unworthy successor is me.
Paimon suddenly felt like that title
You think so? I prefer a different title, really. The ends justify the means knight. The a win is a win knight. That said, it seems this. Of course. After all, I'll keep winning. No matter. Relax. Learning from our mistakes is part and parcel of getting stronger, no? Forgetting what you wanted in the first place? That. It's food for thought. Best to have someone on hand. In that case, don't grow old on me. Alright?
So finally this has come to an end. Very nice, so we're literally done with Lepus Miles Chapter. That's Nod and Lohen's story quest. So if you guys did love such content, you can consider subscribing to the channel for more Genshin pack content like this. So yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Let's see if there's anything else left. So Theodore is pretty much buried here, by the way, just behind the Favonius Knight's church. And oh my, this looks pretty fantastic. Should I wish it Lohen? Let's see. If I do get it, it'll be fantastic, else I wouldn't mind missing him. So yeah, so like we're literally done the learn story quest. So thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Goodbye.